There's a huge flaw with Stardew Valley checklist here. I wanted to show it to you. I want to show you guys what I'm doing. I got a long ways yet to improve this, but I wanted to kind of give you an idea of what I am trying to do and accomplish. When I first built this checklist, I wasn't really thinking about updates in the future. If something gets removed from the checklist or if something needs to be added to the checklist, I didn't I didn't think of this in like a dynamic sort of way. See, if you go to remove something off of here, everything is attached by an ID, and that ID shows up into local storage, which I'll show you that after. But if you end up removing something off of here, you break the entire local storage checklist saves. So this was a big issue. As an example, let's go to, what was it again here? Give me a sec. I think it was shipping. Let's go to shipping here. Scroll to the very bottom. Yeah, it is. You see right here, Clam. Clam used to be in the shipping, but Concerned Ape ended up removing it from here and just left it in the fishing section. So the thing is, I can't remove this ID from this page at all. If I do, I will break everything else here. And I can't do too many updates to this where I'm going to break it because there's a lot of people that use this. So I don't want to break anybody's saves. I got to be very careful on what I do. So the only thing I could do is just leave it at the bottom here because it still shows it has that ID. So it could be like, this is ID 41 and this could be ID 42. 43. If I remove 42, the entire system breaks because it's not in the list. So I wanted to actually show you this, how it's set up. Let's go ahead and show you the new local storage, and I'll show you the old local storage. So as you can see, here's the achievements. Let's view the page again. Let's go up to achievements. Say I go to check this one right here. Let's move this over. Say if I go to check this, you see it changed the value to true. So it knows that this is true and that this should be checked. So next time I go to refresh, it will stay checked because it's in local storage. Now this system is a mess. This is how the new one looks like. So say walnuts, there's 12, 13. The enjoyable thing about this is I can pull one of these IDs out and it'll automatically, dynamically change to what is there and what's not without breaking anything. So I wanted to actually show you in the new version. This is still in rough cut, but this is what it looks like at the moment. So if I was to remove this entire thing, like if it wasn't in here anymore, this would just update to 50%, and it'll say that there's one checkbox. One checkbox is checked or not, or whatever it could be. This is the old layout. You can see right here, here's the ID for the save checkbox. Like if I go to remove this, and there's 54 and 56, this entire thing breaks. This is total chaos for a mess. So as an example, this is walnut. Like look how many partial bits of the table there is here. This is the new layout right here on the left. So all I have to do in the script itself is I put all the data in here. I can change the table information here, and this is the table output. So it automatically generates from the script itself. It makes everything look nice and neat. It is dynamic. If I want to get rid of ID 13, the entire system won't break. And I want to show you that here. So let's go ahead and go to, what are we on, walnuts? All right. So as you see, both of them are checked, right? Let's remove 13, save, go up here. This should be at 50%. As soon as I refresh, well, it's 100% because I guess there was only one there, but you get the idea, right? It's still there. Your saves aren't broken. Everything works the way it should. Now, if I want to bring one in, right, let's bring that back and go to refresh. Okay, now it's at 50% because there's one that's new in here. So if anything gets added in the future, I don't have to break you guys' saves or any of that. The problem is with this, I got to figure out which I kind of have a rough idea with, is, yeah, right here. I'm going to have to build another script that'll take all these achievements showing trues and falses and convert that into the value numbers through local store. So when I release this thing, you're going to have to hit one button. This button will automatically convert your saves from the old local storage over to the new version. And I might put another button on there to give you the option to delete the old ones, because look at this. This is a mess, and it's quite long too. But anyways, I just want to show you that this is still an early progression. There's a lot that I gotta add. There's so much data here, it's insane. And then on top of it too, some pages are different, where you have expand in the list here. So some things are custom, some things aren't. And I haven't got to that point yet. I'm just at the point that there's a table concept. Everything's nice and clean. The script itself is universal across all of the tables on the site. So it's pretty small, fairly simple. And all I have to focus on is the page data, the render rows, and this top part here, because some pages are different than others, and this is pretty much it. So I am making a dynamic table, and you guys will end up having to update. I might actually shut the site down for a good like 40 some minutes. That way everybody is off of it before I go to actually update it to the new template, but that'll be later on in the when the time comes. There's still lots to do. I just wanted to show that this is a mess. If I remove an ID, the entire system breaks. Where this one, dynamically, it's not like that, and it looks nice and neat in local stores. So this is a newer design, better, and probably run a lot faster too, because I'm not duplicating the entire TR and TD across the entire page. Well, I guess the script itself will automatically generate that, so that's not an issue there. But anyways, I just wanted to point this out. I am working on an update to dynamically fix this.